Hi, friends. So this is just a little bit of housekeeping. There is a lot going on with the algorithm, which, like, I guess I could watch videos about all that and learn and adapt and da-da-da, but I'm just winging it. I'm happy with, like, actually, what I want to say is, like, I only want people here who want to be here, and, somehow I don't know what happened, I had a bunch of traffic, and then I guess, like I said, they definitely changed the algorithm, and I'm sure that, they don't want us to talk about that, but it is happening. But besides that, anyway, I also had, some guidance from my team, related to, like, what I should share here. And some of my videos I'm on camera, and some of my videos I'm not on camera. If you notice, like, shaky cam, like, it just, even talking about it, it just got a little shaky. I have, shaky hands, like, just me and a phone, and, I don't have, I would have to put, like, some kind of camera rig. Well, I had one for a while. I had a camera rig to set up at my, big table, but I've decided that I'm not doing readings here. Well, in terms of mediumship, that's a whole other type of reading. But I also was like, am I going to be doing tarot card readings on YouTube? And the answer is no. So I haven't. I decided that I'm not setting up like a very big rig to, like, have a huge thing at my table, permanently. I just am not interested in that, which is kind of like what people have to do if they want, like they have, like, a tripod kind of thing, like, attached to their table or on top of their table, and that would be probably, like, a little bit difficult to handle with, like, the other stuff on my table and with my cats. But anyway, that's not what I'm here to talk about. What I'm here to talk about is just that I got the guidance from my team that I will not be sharing techniques on YouTube. And I've seen, it's interesting because I got that message from my own guides, and I had just met another YouTuber, and I don't want to name names because he's changing, like, what he's doing at YouTube also, but he got the same message. I'm not saying nobody will be sharing techniques. There are plenty of people who are, like, natural teachers who share techniques, and I've had many attempts at, like, I want, like, oh, should I be teaching? Should I be teaching? And every single time that I start sort of teaching, it falls apart. It doesn't feel natural. It feels wrong. It always falls apart in some way. So I will not be teaching techniques for the type of work that I do. It's not because I don't charge money. I don't really give readings, so it's definitely not about, like, making my stuff. My stuff is not proprietary, and if anything, I believe that, knowledge is free, energy is free. But unfortunately, like, I was made aware of, like, some bad actors, and, like, out in the, well, I mean, look at the world, right? So it's like, you can't just teach everyone in a free for all kind of way. And I was instructed to pull back on teaching techniques. I have no idea what I'm going to title this, so I'm probably not posting it today. I might make a bonus video for this week, since this is kind of a heavy topic. I've noticed, like, my mood is, like, in terms of what I do want to share, I am feeling like it's kind of like a heavier energy at least in December, and I'm trying to, like, sort of meet the energy where it's at. And, I mean, all my best wishes for you if it's December and you're struggling for whatever reason. People have tons of different reasons that they might be struggling at the end of the year. Like, countless possible reasons. And I have nothing but empathy for that. But, yeah, I was instructed not to share techniques. And I mean, I'm pretty sure that I'm not deleting anything that I have already shared on my channel. And it's not always about tarot. It is about kind of like more like what I like to discuss is kind of like more like the theory aspects of doing this work for this amount of time. I guess it's way more than half my life. It's way more than half my life at this point. Maybe it's like 2/3 of my life at this point. It's coming up on 2/3 of my life at this point. And so I definitely have, like, had friends tell me, like, the topics that I really enjoy talking about are, like, it's going deeper than some practitioners do, which is not, a slight of them. There's nothing wrong with teaching beginners, it's just not really what I don't know. Every time that I try to, like, pull that together, it just falls apart. It's not my work. So, I really only want people here who want to be here, which is not like, hey, unsubscribe from me. But, like, the last 2 videos that I posted, people did unsubscribe. They may have been tarot people. They may have been, I don't know if they were new subscribers or old subscribers. I don't get that information, whatever. But, like, the last few videos when I've been posting, people have been unsubscribing. But I truly, I was always told by my guides that my YouTube channel would be, like, productive but small. And so it's not surprising to me, and I do only want people here who want to be here and want the type of video I already make. I'm not going to change much of what I'm doing for the algorithm, because I just don't have, like, bandwidth to be, like, I don't know, like, following what is the algorithm doing today. But there was, like, a big change in it, and it may be an ongoing change through 2026, and I'm not even really going to, like, spend brain cells on that. I know that means that I'm not going to be the most successful YouTuber. Like, I just, like, my guides always told me that it would be a small YouTube, but they are the ones who wanted me on YouTube, and they do have a direction they want to bring the YouTube. I'm not quite, I'm not sure I don't know. I mean, we're in discussion about it because they definitely have said this is the direction the YouTube should go. And I have said, are you serious? And we're in discussion about it. So I do have other videos planned for the YouTube that are on a long list. I prioritize what I'm filming depending on what's going on. But like the agoraphobia video, like I'm a very transparent person. I don't have like any issue with saying like I've dealt with agoraphobia. And like anyone who would unsubscribe from me because I said that I deal with agoraphobia and or a disability or I'm housebound or any of those things, if somebody would be like, "Oh, I can't." That's the thing. Like anyone who's like, "I can't learn from this person," whatever. That's not my people. I'm not going to like argue with people that you should know that you can learn from disabled people who are admitting they have challenges. That's one thing. I mean, my audience is neurodivergent. I know that. It's in my channel description. And, that's on purpose. I'm visible on camera on purpose. With intention. And I just don't, I'm okay with having like a small audience. I mean, when the algorithm changed and like my numbers just, yeah, they're not good, but like I always knew that my channel would be small. It's just that now it's definitely smaller. But I really only want people here who understand you can learn from other disabled people. I don't really want people here who would think, oh, I can't learn from a disabled person. Who, like, admits, you know, they're teaching from a place of, like, truly being disabled by society. So yeah, anyway, this is a little bit all over the place at this point, but, that's just where the channel is at, and right now I'm in discussion with my guides about whether or not I'm going to go forward with, their request for the channel, because, they've made other requests that have been, I'm not gonna say not correct, but like they were sort of like, if you do this, you can Pinky and the Brain like take over the world. Like kind of like it wasn't exactly like that, but they were like sort of like overexcited, and they, yeah. So I'm not gonna say like they've given me wrong advice, but they're giving me like the next direction for the channel, and I'm just not sure if I am ready. And I still had other videos planned, and I have to revisit the list given that they said, you know, don't teach techniques. I am going to follow that. I am going to follow that I'm not going to teach techniques, because I'm not the only one getting that from the universe. And that could still be a whole other discussion. And I'm not going to name any names because, like I said, like there are a lot of people restructuring their channel because the algorithm is doing its thing. And so I'm not the only one restructuring my channel. So I'm evaluating, like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm definitely keeping my YouTube. I still have ideas. My team has ideas. And we'll see where we end up. But really, I only want the audience that wants to be here. And I just want to put on record, I'm seeing a whole pattern of practitioners who are like like they realize, oh, I shouldn't really be teaching techniques. It's not just me. So if you are here for that, I have some on my channel. I don't think I'll be like deleting stuff. I don't have energy to go find everything and decide what's a technique. So I'm probably not deleting anything. I'm just not going forward with and like I'm not monetized, so I can't like put everything on members only or anything. I wouldn't have energy for that either. I mean, I am dealing with some health stuff. I'm always dealing with health stuff. And I don't know if I will have to slow down to once a month for posting. I don't know that yet. Because it depends what direction I'm really going in. Am I going in the direction my team suggested, or like, what am I doing? So I'm not sure yet, because I don't know quite what the energy level would be for switching topics and stuff like that. But anyway, I hope this video is clear. I always want to be like clear, even though I'm rambly. And yeah, I just like, if for some reason like you haven't been resonating with sort of like where I've been going while I've been doing a ton of shadow work, and if you feel like, oh, I can't learn from this person because it's a neurodivergent person, we're not speaking the same language, like literally different brain styles, and so that's fine. But anyway, hopefully I continue to just magnetize to other neurodivergent people, which is my audience, and that's fine. Like, that's my audience. So I hope this helps for clarity, and I will see you hopefully next week. Like I said, I have some stuff going. I am about to get like extremely busy again, so I don't know what my exact posting schedule is going to be. But I'll always be doing uploads on Mondays. It works for most of my schedule. So, we'll see. Okay. Thanks. Have a great week as always. If you do like neurodivergent content, feel free to like, subscribe. I don't even like saying that, whatever you would like to do to interact with the video. If you want to leave comments about how the channel has helped you up till now, I really would appreciate those, because like it's been like, my channel really shrank, and I was like, is this the sign that I'm leaving YouTube? I'm not leaving YouTube. I don't want to be dramatic like that. I just was like, is this like supposed to be like I've done it for almost 2 years. Almost 2 years. I think it'll be 2 years. It'll be 2 years soon, like in spring, I think. And I was just like, is this a sign that I leave? And my friends, like some of my friends have left, and people are turning off their channels left and right. I'll be honest with you. So I don't know, but I'm not leaving YouTube entirely. I just might I might have to slow down. I am about to get like extremely busy compared to like my regular amount of busy. Like, I'm gonna have more standing appointments again for a while. So anyway, I will be around on Mondays as often as possible. I might have to slow down to twice a month or once a month, but I'm still here, and I'm not monetized, so it's not like a huge problem for me if I slow down. And I hope you stick around. I hope you are enjoying the channel in general. if you are enjoying the channel, please let me know in some way. You can leave comments on posts, you can leave comments on videos, because I was like, is this the sign that the channel is done? But I don't think that's quite what it is. A lot of people are just reframing what they're doing. Okay, so I will be seeing you as soon as health allows. Hopefully, the next Monday after this.